Hello friends, welcome to DISNEY Dreamlight Valley Reddit review. We're getting closer and closer to the next update, and I'm hoping that this week we're gonna start getting some sneak peeks, maybe some developer updates. I cannot wait to see what's cooking up. I think there's gonna be something big because of all of these reveals for all the quest items. There's probably gonna be some cool quality of life features as well, so we'll see how this goes. Thank you so much for being here, subscribe, and let's dive right into it. How the tables have tabled. What? Oh my god! No! No! Oh, this is horrible. That poor girl. That is the funniest glitch I've seen probably this entire month. Amazing. Elegant stone fence. Someday, my fence will come. That is true. That is a really good item. And, I don't know, I feel like we're gonna have some changes to the Scrooge store soon. Just a feeling. I feel like that's like the biggest point of contention right now. Everybody demands the Scrooge store changes, and a lot of people just feeling super discouraged. So Gameloft is gonna have to do something. So maybe we'll have a higher chance of dropping the fence, or maybe they'll just send everyone a fence in their mailbox. I don't know. Probably not. But when you do get it, I hope you find some good uses for it in your valley. To me, the funny thing is, I wanted it so much, I've seen it in so many amazing builds, and I got it, and guess what? I haven't used it once in my entire valley. Not because I don't like it, because I feel like it's so special that it requires some very special build, and I never ended up, I feel like, making a build special enough to use this fence, but I definitely use it in DLCs much more when I decorate them. Starpath. Stop asking for us to earn Dreamlight. Ooh, this is going to be a hot one. A spicy one, I like it. Or at least let Mist and Storybook Magic count towards it. Everything Starpath, it's earn 1,000 Dreamlight, earn 5,000 Dreamlight. Okay, I wouldn't say it's everything. It's definitely much less than it used to be. I have Dreamlight coming out of my butt, and not much left to use it for. Okay, I'm gonna have an unpopular opinion here. I don't think Dreamsnap tasks are that bad in Starpath. And also, with the latest update where we can reroll them when we do duties, it takes maybe 10 minutes to get 5,000 Dreamlight, especially if you stack them together. Now, to say there is nothing to do with it, that is also not entirely true, because we need Dreamlight for unlocking future realms. Also, Dreamlight can be used in the slow cooker. In Starpath, sure, there's a few Dreamlight tasks. There's a few tasks to complete Dreamlight duties, but you can stack them together. You don't actually have to do every Dreamlight task separately. If you stack at least the two biggest ones in the end, you're gonna save so much time. By so much time, I mean you're gonna save like 10-15 minutes it takes to grind 5,000 Dreamlight. And once again, purely my opinion, probably not reflecting the majority of players, but for me, I don't like doing Dreamlight duties. I mean, actually, maybe it's not an unpopular opinion, but what is unpopular opinion is that because I don't like them, I'm always very low on Dreamlight. So having Starpath duties that actually force me to do these Dreamlight duties is an incredible thing for me, because normally I wouldn't grind Dreamlight because I hate it, but I need Dreamlight. And when I'm doing this for Starpath, I feel like I'm killing two birds with one stone. I grind Dreamlight that I'm gonna need later for realms and other stuff. Potions. Potions is a big thing that needs Dreamlight. I just remember that. That's a huge Dreamlight sink, and potions are extremely useful and needed for a lot of things. For grinding resources, for completing some Starpath duties. So I don't know, for me personally, this is a blessing. I'm so happy that Starpath has Dreamlight tasks, so I can actually have some Dreamlight without needing to just grind the duties for the sake of Dreamlight. This way I feel like I'm accomplishing multiple things by doing the tasks I'm not super happy with. But that being said, I wouldn't mind if Storybook Magic or Mist counted, but the thing with Mist, I get that it's the currency for those DLCs, but the thing with Mist, if you have a lot of time benders, you can literally get like 5,000 Mists in like one catch. if your companion will multiply it. You can also get crazy amount of storybook magic by just having a mist farm. So these tasks will be very trivial. Plus, there is just no need for storybook magic after you completed the story. What is it used for? There's a couple crafting recipes, but that's pretty much it. Yeah, there's a couple good points in the comments. You can use your dream shards to get Dreamlight for these tasks. And also, you can use on crafting station. There is a trick where you literally just take a large chest and you just repeatedly craft it and uncraft it, or multiple chests if you have, to make this faster. So yeah, there's definitely easy ways to complete it if you don't want to actually grind duties, but you saying 70,000 Dreamlight is... you are drowning. It's coming out of your butt. 70,000 is not a crazy amount, I'm gonna be honest. It takes 15,000 to unlock a realm, which you're probably gonna need in the next update. And you can just craft a couple of big potions with it. That is not that much. Am I crazy? But I personally wouldn't mind if Mist or Storybook Magic counted towards this, because sure, it would be incredibly easy to complete, but same with Dreamlight. You can literally just do the uncraft and craft trick with a chest, which would make it even easier to complete than getting Mist or Magic. So yeah, I wouldn't mind if this task were to change. Ooh, we got a new build from Anya. Pixie Flats Fairy Village. Let's take a look. So this is in this Wish Blossom Ranch, which I'm hopefully gonna start decorating after. So my plan is to finish all my quests, and then the update is gonna come out by that time. And then once I'm done with the update, I'm gonna be away for like a week around the update time. I still don't know when the update comes, so hopefully it's not gonna be exactly the same week. But after that, when I'm back, we're gonna start grinding that Wish Blossom Ranch, decorate the entire thing. Well, at least that's the plan, that's the hope. And it's gonna look probably not even close to this, but we'll try. We'll try. I'm definitely gonna use this as inspiration. I think using the water, the river kit in Wish Blossom Ranch is gonna be huge. You can use the frozen one in the Alps, can use the regular one in the Pixie Acres. The only problem is that there is absolutely zero chance you can keep up this density of decorating throughout the entire biome. There's just not enough items. So we might have a few biomes that are going to be empty with just a bunch of clusters, some paths, some fences, but I think I want to go out and do something crazy beautiful like this in a couple of biomes. Thank you so much, Anya, for this inspiration. There's a lot of great items to work with, though, so that is good. Also, the great thing about Wish Blossom items, they look good in Regular Valley, too. And there is a lot of Regular Valley items that look good in here, too. Like, you can bring the houses. I think I will... Okay, the Teapot House, maybe I'll save the Wonderland stuff for Wish Blossom Ranch, for the purple biome. It looks really good there. But, oh, look at that path! The circle! The circle of rocks and flowers, that is... how? Wait, is that natural how it looks? I didn't realize that. That is such a cool idea to use this to actually like make the pattern even more prominent with textures like this. Okay, I'm definitely stealing that. That is too good. Thank you so much, Anya. Thank you for the inspiration. As always, your Pixie Acres look magnificent. Glade of Trust, but make it Fairy Core. By Tasha in Pixelland. This is Glade of Trust. No kidding. For a second, I thought, oh, we got some more Pixie Acres builds. Nope. Yeah, I do have a little Pixie area in my Glade of Trust, but I built it before the DLC came out. So I feel like if I did it now, I have so many other items to use. Maybe I'll rebuild it in some day. But yeah, this looks amazing. The Glade has never been so bright. Very, very unique take on the Glade. And I like leaving the lakes open like this. It definitely... there is two ways. Well, not two ways, but two main ways to decorate around the lake. You can either open it up and have lake area around the lake completely open and has like a pathing around it, so you just walk by it. Or you can completely wall it off and place items to like hide it a little bit behind. I think both ways look beautiful in the Glade, and you absolutely nailed it. Oh boy, we got another spicy one. Today is a spicy episode by Castle in the Sky. Okay, that sounds very similar to my name. I'm Star in the Sky and you're a castle in the sky. That's beautiful. Rant. I love how they say rant, but using discussion tag instead of event tag on the Reddit. That is funny. I hate the Vitalis Mines. I hate spelunking. I hate when quests make me go in there. I hate... That's so much hate. You should let it go. You should not be holding on to so much hate. I hate that there is only one exit. I hate when gems can only be found in there. I'm talking to you, Lumiere, and your stupid shiny sapphires. I hate going around and around in a dark, twisty maze over and over because the gems I need literally never spawn. I've had like 4 back-to-back quests in the mines, and I just want to be done. Sorry, Lumiere. Sorry, Jack. Your stuff has got to wait. No more, please. When will it end? Anyone else hate the mines? Oh my god, that is a rant indeed. Okay, so first of all, I'm gonna say right away, I'm very biased because I love Vitalis Mines. The only reason I might be not super happy with it is that the camera gets crazy sometimes. But if there is any mining task, this is so funny how different people can have completely different opinions about the same thing. Mine is like completely opposite. I hate mining everywhere else. I love the fact that it's a twisted maze with the rocks so close to each other. I can hit all, 10 or 12 rocks that are in the mines with a very short period of time without needing to like move between biomes and try to get to the rocks that might be behind some builds because I have my valley decorated. So I absolutely hate that it's a twisty maze. Having only one exit means that you enter, you go through the entire thing, and then you exit the same way you entered, which is extremely convenient. I love spelunking. It's like... that's why I love Minecraft, making caves and just go and dig and look for resources. So it's like there's nothing wrong with this post. It's absolutely normal to not enjoy certain aspects of the game, but I just find it really funny how some people can love and hate exactly the same thing. That's why DISNEY Dreamlight Valley has so much things to offer. If it was only the Vitalis Mines mining game, you would probably absolutely hate this game, but I feel like it's such a small aspect, though you do need Vitalis crystals to make mining potions, so that's another reason why I feel like you absolutely must do all of your mining tasks that you can in Vitalis Mines, because you can get lots and lots of Vitalis crystals, which are essential. So yeah, this is funny. Once again, nothing against this person. It's totally reasonable. The reasons, like, I feel like the most important reason is that you hate spelunking. That's basically answers it all. If you hate spelunking, no matter what, you're gonna have miserable time in Vitalis Mines. But a lot of people do, so they probably enjoy it. I'm the opposite. I love them. I know, me too. Oh, that is a funny post. It was going to be a vent or a rant, but it ended up a very wholesome post to me. It just shows how so many different people can still come together and enjoy the same game. It's a beautiful thing. Yeah, most of the comments that hate the mines is because of the camera, because the camera can go absolutely crazy because of how confined the space is. I think they could find a way to rework the camera better in the mines. I think it uses the same logic with the obstacles as it does in the rest of the valley, and it just simply doesn't work great in the mines. So I feel like in the mines, they need to have a whole separate algorithm for camera movement that is gonna maybe be a little bit further away and try to stay, like, you shouldn't even be able to rotate it certain ways that's gonna make it jump like crazy. Please, Gameloft. Rainbow Rose Glass Breezeway. I don't know what happened to it. It's literally in the menu, and we have all the ingredients for it, and we still cannot craft it. That is annoying. Please fix this with the next update. I have so many ideas for this, and it's the last item I need to get 100% of my crafting. I've been saving up for many Rainbow Roses. It's so crazy to me that the Rainbow Rose, it almost felt like it was an afterthought. We didn't even know that there were going to be crafting recipes unlocked with it. And then they put this in the collection, like, oh, look, Rainbow Rose Glass Breezeway. Let's put it there and not let anybody craft it. For how many updates? Is it the second update after we got the Rainbow Roses that we still cannot craft? Hopefully this is fixed and we'll finally be able to craft it in the next update. One can hope. Oh boy! Another event. Wow, we had a jackpot today. All right, guys, let's end this on a Dreamsnap event. I know it's just a game, but I genuinely make time to create Dreamsnaps every week. As a corporate girly with very limited gaming time, I really have to carve out space for it. Before, it actually felt rewarding because it was consistently getting 4K Moonstones. Sure, every now and then, 2500 would break the streak, but I'd usually be back to 4K the following week. Since they changed the reward system, though, it's honestly been really discouraging. The one thing I always looked forward to doesn't feel as rewarding anymore because of how low the Moonstones are now. I know people will just say it's just a game, and that it shouldn't be about the reward, and you should just enjoy it, but I can't enjoy it and be rewarded for the effort. I honestly feel like I'm putting in time and creativity and getting almost nothing in return. Sorry for the long rant, I just really needed to vent. Whew, okay, this is a very loaded topic, and I just want to share a few thoughts that I had in the past couple of days on this. So, I see a lot of people saying they used to be getting 4K consistently, and now they're getting like 900, 1200 all the time, so the latest change was terrible. But if you look at actual numbers of the change that happened, the 4K chance went from top 5% to top 4%. That is significant. It's 20% more difficult to get 4K. But that alone cannot explain why your Moonstones went from getting 4K consistently to now getting 1200. It could explain how, in this situation, somebody who were consistently getting 4K with 2500 here and there, if 20% decrease that actually happened, and that's like the worst, that's only for 4K bracket. The other brackets get decreased by less than 20%. So technically, you should be still consistently getting 4K. It's just you're going to be getting 2500 20% of the time, or 20% more often on average. So let's say you've been getting 4K 4 out of 5 weeks, and then maybe every 5 weeks you were getting 2500. That's how I'm reading this post. So if just pure math from the new changes was applied, it should result in you getting 4K, let's say 3 times out of 5 weeks, and then the other 2 times getting 2500. Maybe once every couple of months getting 1500 if your 2500s were in the bottom of the range. But so many rank drops that I'm noticing people having cannot be explained with just the ranking, the bracket changes. And granted, there might have been other changes, there might have been more changes in the game, but even though I realize how frustrating it is from going from consistently getting 4K to starting to get much lower results consistently now, there might be more to it than simply the ranking changes. Dreamsnaps are alive. The trends come and go. Certain things that used to be very popular and working really well might just fall out of the trend and not work as good in the future. It happens all the time. I think there is a lot of factors that could affect why somebody could go from consistently getting 4K to getting less. The community is evolving. People are getting better at Dreamsnaps this month. There's also pure luck factors. You could be just unlucky for a month. The point is, I don't know what can cause somebody to go from getting 4K consistently to getting 1200 consistently, but it's not 20% reduction in Moonstone brackets. So I would highly encourage to look into your strategy, look into the way you do Dreamsnaps. Take a look, for example, in the portal, see which shots did extremely well in the last weeks, and try to determine maybe there is some things that you could improve in your shots to try to reach that level that gets rewarded with higher moonstones nowadays, because maybe the trend have changed. Maybe you can see some commonalities between the shots that do well nowadays and some things you can implement to your own shots to hopefully increase your results. The funny thing, I see as many people saying that they used to be getting 900 tops, but now they're starting to see results like 1200, 1500, 4K. So it seems like not everybody is just getting worse results. Some people are actually getting better results. It just might seem more that more people are likely to post about it that start to do worse. But if somebody starts to do better, they just accept it because maybe it seems logical. I've been practicing, I've been getting better, so it makes sense. But if other people start doing better, that means that some people are going to have to start doing worse, because every bracket has limited number of spaces. It might be just as simple as that. There's just more players that are doing better at Dreamsnaps, so you got to step up your game even more to try to stay in that 4K bracket. Anyway, I've been rambling a lot. My whole point to this was it might feel frustrating when your results dropped, but if they dropped by more than 20%, if you literally went from 4K to 900, 1200, I highly recommend you analyze and try to find things you can improve in your shots, because that kind of drop cannot be explained by simply lowering the brackets by 20%. In the end of the day, Dreamsnaps are 50% luck, 50% skill. And if you get 0 luck this week, even with the most skillful snap, it's just not going to be enough to get a very high rank anymore. That's unfortunate, but as long as you had fun creating it, I think you can still be a winner doing Dreamsnaps in 2026. Also, sorry, this is getting really long, but I feel like I read this comment, and it kind of stirred something that I was thinking about as well. So, you know how sometimes in competitions like this, people might actually vote for the shots that they think are worse for simple reasons. Since now less people can get in the higher brackets, some people might feel that if you vote against the top level submissions, it's going to lower them down, potentially pushing you up in those rankings. And I think this might be part of the reason. I think there might be a lot of people subconsciously downvoting the images that used to be getting 4Ks, like the top tier submissions, downvoting them just to make sure to prop lower submissions up in rankings. From everything we see, there is just not enough voting going on to be able to counteract these strategies, because even 1 or 2 downvotes to a really good submission for no good reason can absolutely tank its rankings. Because if every single person votes 10 times every week for Moonstones, that means on average, each person is going to get about 10 votes against their submission. Now, sure, some people vote more. Even if you get 50 votes in total through the entire challenge on your snap, 2 downvotes can literally kick you out of 4K, drop you to 2500. Combine this with the bad matchups, combine it with bad luck with getting speed voters, and you can get submission that deserves to be in top 10 potentially to just drop to 1200 if enough bad luck things stack together in the same week. It's unfortunate, but it's just a part of the game. By lowering Dreamsnap ranks, I think Gameloft made people more vicious, and people literally just have to fight now to try to get in the lower bracket, and this might be one of the contributing factors. Anyway, I don't know anything. I'm just talking, speculating here. That's why I added a Wheel of Doom to my own Dreamsnap spirals, because at the very least, I'm gonna have lots of fun making them, even if I'm not gonna get good ranks anymore. Alright guys, on this note, we're gonna end this video. I've been ranting and venting and reading other people's venting a lot today. In the end of the day, it is upsetting that the rankings were lowered, and I wish they didn't. I wish we were still getting the same amount of Moonstones as we did, but I still feel like Dreamsnaps are still the best way to get Moonstones. It's still incredibly good source of Moonstones, And I highly recommend that if you enjoy the process, if you really have fun making Dreamsnaps, then definitely try to analyze your shots and try to find ways to improve them even more so your ranks could match your creativity in your shots. Thank you so much for watching. I'll see you later, and take care.
Oh, nice day we're having, isn't it?
Oh, it's wonderful. Woohoo!
Amazing. Gotta tell you, it is really beautiful here. Hey, nice to see you.
Oh, hello.
Are you seeing this?
Oh.